What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pete's Basement Show. Ramon's back. Cheeze is back. We got my boy AK here. We got some great comics lined up, including He-Man and Thundercats. We got Vampire Hunter D from Stranger Comics. We got Red Dog, Dark Horse's Ether, G.I. Joe Revolution, Thanos #1, and Valiant's Harbinger Renegade. Plus, we got plenty to talk about with The Flash, Supergirl, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., some Inhumans rumors, a Marvel Fox deal in the works, what's going on with the Russo brothers, and where the hell were they tweeting pictures from. Grab your drinks, whether they're healthy or alcoholic, doesn't matter to us, we don't judge here. We'll see you after the credits. Wow, that is probably the first time I ever did the intro right off the bat in a long fucking time. I am so happy with myself. I could honestly edit this show.
I dressed myself!
What? I might. I know.
Harleen Quinzel's so proud of you.
Who is?
Harleen.
Harleen, how are you?
Hello. Shut up, Jeff. What's up?
I love that name. Did you ever just encounter people on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, and you look at their name like, that's great?
Yeah.
There have been a few, and Shut Up Jeff is one of my favorites.
He sits up.
I first and foremost, before I forget, I want to issue a big thanks to longtime basement dweller and my buddy Jason Hagopian for telling me, finding on eBay after he watched the last 2 episodes. By the way, guys, there were 2 episodes that went up this week. There was the long-lost Comic-Con wrap-up show, and there was last week's episode. They came out Tuesday and Wednesday, respectively, so make sure you get on YouTube and watch those just to stay up to date. And in one of those episodes, I mentioned that the line at NYCC at Tokyo Pop or Funko Pop, whatever the fuck it was, Tokyo whatever the fucking toy store was, the line was down the block, literally.
Yeah, that's the one we went to, right?
Yeah. Remember when I just walked up right to the front of the glass and people were giving me dirty looks? Well, this is what I wanted. I wanted a little Mega Man Thunderbeam variant. Because I really tried not to like the Funko Pops, but I failed miserably.
No, it's hard. No, who the fuck
They're
does
so
not like that?
good.
They're awesome.
And I found this on eBay. Actually, Jason, I found this one before you pointed it out to me, and I'd ordered it. I just hadn't shown it off on the show yet. I paid about double the Comic-Con price for it. This cost me about $35, and it was going to Comic-Con for $20. And I'm okay with that completely, because if motherfucker waited on that line for it, you earned that money as far as I'm concerned. You worked for it.
Yeah.
You done good. Because that shit, you basically made $4 an hour, because that was a 5-hour line.
It was.
Jesus Christ, that's insane.
Yeah, no joke, bro. When you thought you got to the end of the line, there was a Comic-Con dude who was directing traffic 20 feet away with the rest of the line, and that shit happened 4 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I walked to the end of it just to see how far it was. And you remember the scene in Euro Trip? Remember that movie when they tried to go to the Louvre and there was the line outside, and all of a sudden the camera just sped up all the way down the block around the corner.
Yeah.
I have
That's
been
how-
to the Louvre, and that is not fucking movie magic.
That's real.
That shit is real.
Wow.
That shit is real.
Crazy. Did you look for Mary Magdalene buried underneath?
No,
the
I looked for
upside-down
the
pyramid?
obscure entrance that no one knows the fuck about. That was an 1/8 of that distance, and it actually worked out quite well.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Professionally done. Very proud.
And Jason also hooked me up, found on eBay this store where I managed to get my Critters toys. I wanted to get these at Comic-Con and they were sold out because I like to wait till Sunday to make my purchases, and that was clearly a stupid move. Mm-hmm. So I actually got them cheaper than they were selling for at Comic-Con. I got them from Amok Toys, AMOK Toys. They are out somewhere in Long Island. I don't quite remember where.
Local boys, I like it.
Yep. Yeah, I ordered them a day ago. They what's today? Thursday? I ordered them Tuesday night. They arrived this morning.
Damn.
So
All right.
that is
They're on the ball.
That is super fast shipping and packing. And kudos to those guys, and they got great prices and really awesome toys. I very easily could have spent hundreds of dollars on that eBay store. And then their website is even cooler because they got all sorts of other stuff and everything. So I highly advise you guys to check out Muck Toys. The website's appearing right down there, so you can go and check those out.
Cool.
So we got a little contest going this week. Just a minor one, nothing too major, but for the top two hearts givers this week, we are going to give away one cover of Vampire Hunter D. The top person gets to pick which cover they want. This is the standard cover, and this is the Jay Lee variant cover. They are both pretty fucking awesome.
Yes,
I mean, normally I would say I would always go with the Jay Lee variant, but like the original cover is just as dope, and the artwork inside is
sick,
amazing.
It is sick.
Like, if you have watched and enjoyed Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust as much as we all have, like, AK and I are anime fans from way back in high school when we were still watching just VHD, the original, in cartooning class with Mr. Frank.
Trelaces.
Tell AK I said, hey.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Our cartooning teacher every Friday used to bring in, you know, like you walk into class and there's the TV sitting there and you just know you're in for a treat and it's an easy day.
Yeah.
He used to bring in animated features for us to watch.
Shout out to Mr. Frank wherever you are.
Mr. Frank, here's to you.
Yes.
Salud.
Salud.
I wish I would have listened to that old motherfucker when I had the chance.
What advice did he give you?
He was a phenomenal artist, man. He would draw these dinosaurs for children's books that were like photorealistic, like scales and everything in his shit. He was amazing. Yeah. And he would yell at you like he had this like old school
child
stick.
The child tamer.
The white sorcerer staff. And he used to bang it on the table if he saw you doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Or if he thought you could
curse you out.
Absolutely. Like,
basura.
what is this shit? This is basura, B. Hook it up, yo.
Basura.
Brenner Miyofi is sending a lot of love our way.
Good. I think they want that Vampire Hunter D comic.
No, she actually put kisses.
Like an emo.
Oh, cool. Good. Yeah, man. Mr. Frank was awesome, and one of the things that we watched was Vampire Hunter D. The Ninja Scroll, I believe, was another
one. I
one.
love that fucking movie, dude.
That movie changed my life.
Yeah.
And then when we found out that they were doing...
I didn't know they could do that in cartoons before.
Yeah, really?
What the fuck is going
Hey,
on?
listen, motherfuckers paid the price for doing that shit, though, in that movie.
I'm sure.
When they did Ninja Scroll, when the creative team of Ninja Scroll did Bloodlust, and I'm like, there's gonna be another Vampire Hunter D, and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know that there were novels and stuff, like real
like 30 of them,
booky
right?
books. Yeah, a lot of them. So when I finally found, just randomly, you know, like now Instagram gives you the sponsored ads based on like shit that you like. Well, it finally came in handy. Once. What movie?
Oh, that's Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously. Very good, cuz. Very good.
My grandmother hung me on a hook once.
Pedro thinks that
I happened to see an ad for Vampire Hunter D from Stranger Comics. I said, like,
oh shit, vegetable soup. You need to watch.
So I went and watched that shit. Went and looked at it. They had a Kickstarter going on. One of the most successful Kickstarters I've ever seen for a single issue comic book. One of the most successful Kickstarters I've personally ever seen in the history of ever. But apparently it's one of the, if not the best, for a single issue book to get published. They asked for $30,000. They got about $150,000.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, ridiculous. So they had so many stretch goals. All I did was kick in $100 just to get a digital download, a couple of free prints, and a variant comic.
Yeah.
That's all I did. Yeah.
All I want was like, where is it? I was like, there's a variant cover in here somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna get that. The one in the back that said the Kickstarter cover. The
Oh, I like that cover.
Wait, who's Brenner Miyofi?
don't know.
Okay.
This is the.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Very cool.
And you know my ass is gonna be on eBay looking for that art germ cover.
You should, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get a gander at this.
So
It's very pretty.
we interviewed.
You got a purr in my house.
We interviewed Josh Cozine from Stranger Comics. He's the proprietor, the owner of the company, and he talked to me a little bit about Vampire Hunter D, so you can catch that interview on the main Pete's Basement channel on YouTube, so make sure you go and watch that. I'm not going to spoil nothing about it for you. He basically tells you about the journey that they took from start to finish of how they got the Kickstarter even going. They had to go to the creator of Vampire Hunter D and convince him that the West wanted a VHD comic book. And he was like, no, they're not interested. They don't want that. And he said, well, let me prove it to you. And they did a Kickstarter. And it proved to an 80-something-year-old Japanese dude that, yeah, we still want Vampire Hunter D.
That's awesome.
And this book, Message from Mars, basically is being narrated by this girl, Cecile, who was a psychic of the distant Earth future, but not as distant as D. She, what do you figure, like 2,500 something? We've colonized Mars and everything, and then there's global thermonuclear war on Earth, and everything's destroyed. So she's sending him this letter from the past, knowing that he will come to save her and save Mars from vampires who have gone out there. It is the twists in this book. She knows, because she can see it happening beforehand, even though maybe it doesn't make sense to her. And one of the opening lines is like, "I know that you'll come to save Mars. I know you'll come to kill me," because obviously now she knew she was going to be turned into a vampire somehow, and you don't really find out how until the end of the book.
Yeah.
And you obviously have a little bit of an inkling even if you don't see it. This is the first of 5 issues.
It is pretty.
Yeah. If I have one complaint about this book, just one, it's that fucking issue 2 I have to wait till January for. And hey, that's the deal with indie publishers and stuff, because they're doing all the work and they're making it beautiful for us, for the true fans. And this, if you were at all worried that this would not live up to the hype, that it wouldn't be true to the story, to the fandom, to the character, and the history, you would have been wrong, because it is absolutely fantastic. The variant covers in the back are tastefully done. There's a couple of different, black and white ones. There's some, off-color, like bluish tinted ones.
Yeah.
But there's maybe 5
tones,
different.
tones.
Yes, I'm sorry. I should actually.
It's got tones.
Oh, I'm going to order that.
Yeah, man.
Vampire Hunter D and Bloodlust on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Need that.
Get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in on that.
It's been a long time since I've seen.
I've only seen a couple of episodes, here and there. I've never watched the whole thing.
You never saw the. It was
a while
2
back,
animes.
I think I've seen the first one. I don't think I saw Bloodlust.
Oh man, Bloodlust.
The story may have suffered a little bit in Bloodlust. I was not as happy with the storyline, but the artwork is just jaw-droppingly
Madhouse crushed it.
Yeah.
It's everything I ever wanted another Vampire Hunter
Nice.
animation to be.
Unequivocally, unabashedly, book of the week from Stranger Comics, Vampire Hunter D, Message from Mars.
It's a good thing, too, because this week was kind of weak.
Yeah, it was. It was a slow week.
This week was kind of weak. Did you plan that?
No, not at all.
I have to say, because I know Stranger Comics, it is an indie publication, so let us know if any of you guys out there are having trouble finding it, because Midtown Comics, you can order it online. It'll come right to your door in a couple of days, and you even get a little 15% discount if you order online.
Well, Eddie.
Eddie, thank you for reminding me. Last Saturday, the 12th, I believe the date was, our buddy Eddie D'Angelini out in Santa Monica, California, at his comic shop, Heidi Ho Comics, on Lincoln Boulevard. So if you're in the area, drop in, say hello to Eddie and his lovely wife, Kristen, and tell them the Basement Boys sent you. They had a record release party for Vampire Hunter D at the comic shop.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yes, Jeff.
And they had 3 different variants, 3 different tonal variants.
3 different hues.
Listen, I'm not consistent.
That Eddie was kind enough to send to me. No, you can't have them. I'm sorry. But you can probably order them from Eddie's shop. So hit up Heidi Ho Comics, give them a call, find them on the internet, HeidiHoComics.com, pretty simple. And you can order them. It is a pretty awesome variant. And it's even shown right back here as well. That would be this one with D on the horse by Hyung Height and Hyung, and it's Heidi Ho A, B, and C.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's not actually his last name.
Yeah,
No, I know. That's the
Hyung. Hyung.
very cool.
A couple questions. What do you think of Ghost of the Shell trailer? What do you think of the latest Kong trailer?
Okay, field the Kong trailer because I didn't watch it yet.
The Kong trailer is solid.
It is. So do you think the review's a bit too much though?
Yeah, I was actually a bit surprised at how much straight monster footage they showed.
Yeah.
That said, it didn't bother me.
No.
I don't think like there's any illusions about what we're doing here at this point.
Yeah, this isn't like an Oscar type of thing.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean...
Monsters.
Yeah, it's like, it's King Kong,
Sorry.
it's monsters, yeah.
Have fun.
And, yeah, I like the setup. It was really good. The monsters look great. Kong looks badass.
He's so much bigger. And
I
he's
hope they are keeping some things in the bag, because the monsters looked a little, light, just in terms of variety. But hopefully that's because they're
Saving some more.
something.
Now, did you see the Godzilla hint in the Kong poster?
No.
Did you hear about this? All of the posters that were released for King Kong.
Japanese posters?
I don't know where they are, but it's
What?
the poster shows Skull Island, and it's like basically a map, like a nautical map. And if you shine a black light on it, on any one of these posters, you will see hidden writing written by the government company that was tracking Godzilla in the American movie.
Yeah,
and there's notes, handwritten notes all over it.
Sick.
That's fucking
Which
awesome.
is basically your hint for what did we tell people ages ago when
Godzilla
they
King
first
Kong.
announced Kong.
Thank you, Shadow.
This is going to cross over with Godzilla, and you are getting the Versus movie.
I don't know if I ever even asked you this question, but did you guys enjoy the Godzilla movie that came out?
I did.
I loved it.
I thought it was awesome.
I
I
loved
thought it was
Okay,
great.
which one?
With
The
Ken
new one.
Watanabe and
The newest one.
I
newest
haven't
one.
seen it.
What?
Really, dude?
No.
are you kidding me, bro?
No.
The only thing that was like mildly weak was the fucking villain. Like I thought the shit was
Yeah.
Rodan, and it was Motu, which was just an acronym for
Yeah, it was like
I
a
don't know,
hybrid of Mumm-Ra.
motherfucking giant ass bug.
I'll check it out.
I don't even know what the shit stood for.
Godzilla
It was a
versus
good
King
flick,
Kong
though,
versus
man.
Freddy versus Jason.
No.
You know what the problem with Godzilla? Godzilla's not without its problems. There was way too much talking.
Yes.
Talking.
Yeah.
What do I feel about that?
When you see Ken Watanabe
And none of it was
saying,
from Godzilla. thank
let
God.
them fight. Yeah, shut the fuck up and let them fight. Stop talking. I don't care what you have to say. They're about to throw down, and all of a sudden it switches to fucking whatever the army guy was. I'm like, why? What? Fast forward. I don't care.
And he was trying to say this in the theater, folks.
Trying to give
Why
me a
isn't
plot
it work? He has his own remote.
He thought it was click all
He's
the
trying to
time.
give me a plot line. He breathes fire. That's the plot line.
Put
I
his
don't
fire stick
care.
remote from his house. Why isn't it work?
But yes.
But when he did, though, when he finally did, I mean, like, I was in the theater, people started fucking cheering. It was awesome.
No, that
That reveal, like, that, I
Godzilla.
totally did not
Like,
see that coming at all.
And
see it again.
the scene
Yeah.
where he like the guy's standing in Chinatown or whatever, and Godzilla's in front of him and he roars. And in the trailer they showed it, like they showed a clip of it when he does that in the trailer. But in the actual movie when he does it, it's like almost 3 times as long, and it gets like when you think it's about to end, it actually gets more intense and he takes it up an octave. And in the theater, that was like holy shit.
Yeah. Didn't that break windows and shit too? Like in the fucking thing.
Shit, right. That movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way that they treat. I like the treatment of it as a horror movie, like in the beginning. Like before it turned into like a smash and grab kind of thing. It was just like a horror movie. It was this big fucking terrifying creature.
Right.
Nobody
Coming right at America.
Yeah. Nobody really understands the nature of it. It's like, what the fuck are we gonna do? I thought
Pedro says when the scales glow blue, it was freaking awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. I was like, that's just fucking dope.
And thank you to the Shadow for hooking us up with that news before it's news.
that blacklight shit.
Because
That's a tasty.
how long ago did we say that Kong and Godzilla was going to cross over and that shit became official? I think that poster dropped like a month ago, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Like clearly,
It was several months ago then.
easily.
A month ago was a convention, and I don't remember. It was a while.
No, that was just when the poster became official.
Exactly,
That's like
yeah.
the secret came out.
So
it's almost a year, I would say, like easily back.
I know you're watching. When did we blow that up?
And the Ghost in the Shell trailer.
Ghost in the Shell
I haven't seen
trailer.
that yet.
Fucking dope. Okay, I saw a couple different variants of the trailer, and forgive me because I don't remember the guy's name, but one of the trailers.
August 2015.
One of the
So
trailers
a year and a
talked
half
about.
ago.
Wow.
A year and a quarter.
That long ago, he detonated that bomb. Okay. So, Ghost in the Shell, I forget the name of the original creator, but the film studio invited him to come down to witness the filming of the movie and the concept and everything else, and he basically signed off on it. Which I think is awesome, because from what I've seen of this trailer, it's not like, you know, a frame-by-frame replication of the original anime, but it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, I've seen
And
that. Comparisons, yeah.
yeah, I mean, especially scenery-wise, like, there were certain scenes where, like, I, like, mentally did a side-by-side. And I was like, honestly, I mean, Scarlett Johansson as Kusanagi, you know, sign me up. She is fucking awesome.
I just have this one editorial comment, and forgive me if I'm being a little too Pete with this.
Shit.
Oh, boy.
But to answer some people's bitching and moaning, butt hurting about whitewashing the character and making it Scarlett Johansson and not some Asian girl, I'm sure there's plenty of talented Asian actresses, but y'all don't even draw your own girls like you look. You draw them like Scarlett Johansson.
Wow.
So
He's not wrong.
I'm
He is
sorry.
not wrong.
He's not wrong, but these thoughts and feelings are.
I'm not wrong, and I'm just the only motherfucker with the balls to say it. Because fuck it. Listen, when it comes to Matt Damon climbing the Great Wall of China and teaching all of the motherfuckers how to be warriors, okay, that's whitewashing. I admit that. Guilty as charged.
That's some pretty fucking weird shit.
Yo, did you see the advertisement for that
Yeah,
movie,
I
by the way?
Yeah.
What the fuck are those monsters? What is going on?
Are they supposed to be like gigantic Komodo dragons? Like, I don't fucking know.
You know what they look like? They look like a bunch of Samaels from Hellboy.
I'm not saying that
okay.
theaters. That's
No,
not
it's a
theater
waste.
worthy.
Nah.
Waste.
Kong is.
Kong absolutely
Ghost in the
is.
Shell.
Speak.
Was it? I think David Peralta just mentioned. First off, Major is a cyborg, and that's how you can get around that whole idea, because she's a synthetic human being. You know, so she can basically look like whatever the fuck they want to make her look like.
True.
That'll come in handy.
That's a stretch.
It is a stretch. It is a stretch, but
Peterson.
A Petism?
That's what it was.
Nice. Listen, El Sinestro used to fucking take like audio clips and a picture and just put Petisms.
Matt
up
Damon
on
looked like
Instagram.
Robin Hood in China.
Yes.
That's he did. Wow.
Justice League Dark trailer.
I like that.
I think
It's all you guys. I didn't say
It's
that.
everybody's saying R-rated, but the fucking trailer wasn't R-rated.
No, but the cartoon itself is going to be R-rated. It says it right at the end. It says
Yeah.
rated R.
What does that mean?
It's
Are we going to see Zatanna tits, or is constantly cursing?
I think we're going to have some language.
Like, what is their R rating? Because
Chris, you're damn right. Chris said Marco Polo with arrows was Great Wall of China.
I mean, if we can get Zatanna to say Tissiab, I'm all for it. But for the most part, it's probably just going to be cursing.
say what?
Tissiab. Think about it. What's Zatanna's power?
Backwards.
Right. So, Tsaeberb. I did the best I could. Tissiab. What the fuck? How would you say it?
I don't know. Too late to be fucking flipping it backwards.
I like the fact that they didn't show Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
But like they just it's like you dare attack the green, and that was it. Oh man, I can't wait to see Swamp Thing. I like the fact that Deadman's kind of a
Blood and
sarcastic
gore.
jerk.
Shadows of Blood and Gore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Are they
gonna
gonna
be-
try to play up Swamp Thing like he's some type of like Hulk type character, or
I don't know.
I think Deadman's voice is supposed to be that annoying. He comes off like an annoying character.
He does come off like he's kind of Plastic Man-ish.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely the
because Plastic Man is fucking annoying.
Who's the villain? Like I don't even know.
Shadow, you know the villain is?
Seriously. Did you guys see the Power Rangers teaser?
That I
I'm
didn't
cool
see,
with
but
that.
I-
I'm a poster.
But I want to see that.
New
I wanna
teaser
check
just it dropped with Doctor Strange, depending on what video you were
Like
in.
they have powers and
Yeah, it's super strong. That shit didn't happen last time.
Felix Falls probably according to Shut Jeff. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I am.
Yep. Power Rangers looks pretty good. I like the fact that the teaser was long for a teaser. It was like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
It's not a teaser. That's a fucking.
But they didn't show anything. They showed the kids. They showed, like, there seems to be a lot of character development in the beginning of the movie where they're not sure they really want to go into this weird little cave and everything. And then they discover this shit and they're still, like, learning how to use their powers before they even suit up. And it's only at the end that you see a partial suit up by, I don't know which Ranger it was, blue or black or whatever, which one it
I
was.
wonder how that'll play with the fans. Origin movies are a funny thing.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
You have to do it right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a funny thing. Like, I think when it comes down to the demographics, it can be tricky. If your demographic, if your primary demographic is gonna be fans, they don't need an origin movie.
That is true. Let's ask this question. Do we think we're going to get the Green Ranger?
I hope not.
Do you think it'll be like
Probably
an
not.
end teaser,
A teaser I will accept,
like an after credits kind
but
of
a
thing?
full blown
It'll be it'll probably be one of those things where, like, you know, Repulsor or whoever one of her cronies discovers the dagger, and then they'll probably do a teaser like that.
Okay.
Are we gonna get what they call-
Cameo
yeah?
by Jason David Frank.
Fuck him. The other ones, the first ones.
Blasphemer.
Well,
I can't stand him.
one of them's dead.
Oh really?
The
Yeah,
yellow
Trini.
Ranger died.
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, in like a car crash. or
Please
some
no
shit.
annoying robot in the Power Rangers movie. I don't think this robot. No, the robot's going to be in the movie, but it doesn't look.
Oh, Alpha? Fuck. Forgot about his ass. Remember the little tweaky?
No,
looking-
I have.
Oh,
I'm
God,
hoping.
no. Oh, that.
Oh no, we're getting
okay.
Green Ranger.
We are.
Thank you, Shadow.
All right.
And JDF will make an appearance because
So he's
Come on,
basically
he has to.
He's basically going to be the Stan Lee of this movie franchise.
I'm okay with that. I'm
I'm
totally
fine
okay with that.
Yeah, totally fine with that.
He's awesome.
no, he's not. What the? I mean, his claim to fame is some shit from 10,000 years ago, and he's fucking Bloodshot. Why is he Bloodshot?
Because he's a great martial artist. That's why.
Oh yes, because when you think Bloodshot, you think fucking martial arts when he's a fucking U.S. soldier.
That's Bloodsport. Yo, John Cena was doing Van Damme jump kicks in the Marine. I don't see the problem.
You really could bring up the Marine, that quality of film.
John Cena! That was an awesome movie. I'm very easily impressed with things. If I don't like a movie, there's no way anyone ever should see it.
He's just
Listen,
trying to grab me a drink.
Jason David Frank's on-screen career notwithstanding, the dude's a pretty sick fighter.
Oh no, that
He
I
trains
have.
his ass off, and
Yes.
I have nothing but the utmost respect. for
Did
that
you
guy.
watch the Green Ranger versus Ryu shit on Superhero Beatdown?
No.
First of all, if you've never seen Superhero Beatdown, this is one of the finest YouTube channels. Like, it just basically takes your who would win in a fight, it dresses up really fantastic actors in really awesome cosplay shit, and makes them fight.
Cool.
Winter Soldier versus Nightwing was good.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Batman versus Wolverine was good. And it's basically, it's done by fan vote. So that's, like, you kind of write in...
That sounds messy.
They write in your vote,
That's
and then
not messy.
they write a script on
Be
it.
ballsy.
Yeah.
Be truthful, Wolverine should beat the shit out of Batman.
Watch it.
No, I'm sorry.
Because,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is great. This is great. This is great. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, that was great. Just watch it. Trust me. Watch it.
You know how many shows I already watch?
It's 6 minutes of your time. Literally 6 minutes.
Until the next video.
Until the next video. Which probably starts automatically if you've got your YouTube set up to do that.
Yes, exactly.
4
Which
hours
means
later?
which means
The
2 hours
newest
later,
one
you
that just
have
came out is
channel.
fucking Hulk versus Doomsday, which I haven't seen yet.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That-
Because everybody wants to
that's
argue Hulk
interesting.
versus Superman. Well, what happens when you got another mindless motherfucker with all of his powers?
Yeah.
That can't die.
That can't die. Or can die and just come right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deadliest Warrior it picked different
Because you have to watch that shit when it's
different martial artists against each other. Martial artists meaning in terms of like who would win a fight, a samurai versus a fucking
Yes.
Wachuchu
Yes.
guy or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Or Legionnaire.
Yeah. Like they did a lot of cool shit on that.
What's that?
They were
It was either on Spike TV or History Channel. I forget
It was
which.
History Channel.
Was it History Channel?
Yeah, because the History Channel don't actually do history no more.
Yeah, they don't. They
Aliens.
fucking
Yeah,
don't.
just in the same way that MTV doesn't do music.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
That's right, I said it. Aliens.
I'm just saying.
Ermagerd. Aliens.
So, speaking of aliens,
No, I do not drink champagne. This looks like champagne, really? No, this is just straight up water.
some fun.
It's Everclear.
It's 151.
I'm just saying.
Everclear is worse.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I watched.
I've actually
Moonshine.
never had it. I've had Moonshine, I've had 151, I've had Firewater.
I think Everclear is the
If
worst
at
thing
this
you can
point you
get.
haven't had Everclear, just stay that way.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
because if you did, no, I poured a capful into my mouth, and it was like an oasis in the desert. Went just dried the fuck up. Like imagine putting ethyl alcohol in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Not far
Everclear
away.
is 190 proof.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's death.
It will kill you. I have never in my life seen someone take a shot of it. I'm sure there are crazy motherfuckers out there who are capable of it, but I've never seen it with my own two eyes.
It's a one-way trip to the ER.
I watched a girl drink Devil Springs vodka one time, and Devil Springs was 168 proof. Now, the label was hand drawn, and that's like printed out, and there was a warning label that was handwritten in the back that said, "Do not drink straight, dilute." So we would just dare people to do a shot of it
Of course you would.
because we're stupid. And I watched this girl just say, "Nah, I could do it." I'm like, "Nah, you don't do it." Like, we like this person enough to say, "Don't do it." Don't. And she thought she was hot shit, and she was like, "Hey, I got this." In that amount of time, I swear to you. It took no time at all for her stomach to say, "Batten down the hatches, men! What's happening?
Shit, fire in the hole!
Empty the ballast tanks!"
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And I can't even, like, it was not even our fault.
She died 2 days later.
We tried.
Don't do drugs, kids.
And if you're going to, share with your friends.
Vegetable Tube says Craddock drinks rocket fuel.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. That man is fucking... Chris Craddock, Ninja Rocket Scientist himself, did that push-up challenge that you guys did.
Oh, he's doing it hard. He's still doing it.
He's still doing it. He's up to like day 30.
Yeah, like when he mentioned that, I'm like, I need to start doing that. Like,
What the fuck
and
is the push-up challenge?
the 22, it's the 22 push-up challenge for
It brings
22
to-
veterans every day commit suicide in this country.
Oh,
So it's
every
to
day
raise
you do 22
awareness.
push-ups?
Yeah, you do 22 push-ups a day for 22 days. That's the challenge.
Oh, that's
And
And can I just like make another editorial comment?
sure,
None of you jerks tagged me in it. Not a one of yous.
we posted. Well, it's all.
You're supposed to challenge your friends. A day.
Well, no, not.
I was just waiting. Now somebody gonna.
Craddock, challenge me.
It's over now. I said it. You can't do it now.
So late. Once it's
Well, I haven't actually had.
How am I gonna fucking do push-ups now?
Oh, that's very true. Very, very
I'm
careful.
fucking crippled.
Well, you can always do the incline push-ups. Maybe.
No, the higher up it gets, I can never raise the roof for a while.
Yeah. All right.
Not that I would ever be caught raising the roof.
The CW crossover with the Denominators.
You want to talk about the? All right,
Dominators.
Let's talk about the alien
The
invasion
Denominators?
first.
Yeah.
Wow. Ramona's feeling a fraction of himself.
The trailer just dropped for the CW crossover.
I said denominators before I did that. That was good.
Oh, now I get that fraction.
That's way too long.
I didn't register that you said denominators.
Pete apparently only got the numerator first.
Oh my god.
Math humor! Yay!
Your father's the devil? Now I get that deep south joke. What?
So what are we talking about?
Oh god. The Dominators.
Yes.
In the CW crossover. The trailer just dropped this week.
Yes, it looks damn good.
Yes, it does.
It's a bit teaserish, but the aliens look really fucking good in it.
Like tall, gray things.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay,
I was a little
They got
worried.
the teeth right.
Yeah.
new comment. I've never even heard of the Dominator.
This
so-
is an obscure ass storyline.
Okay, so
from
it's not
way
just
back in the 80s, like the
Yeah.
mid 80s or so.
They haven't been used in at least 5 years, I think, from DC. It's been a while.
Really, I don't even remember them being used last time.
Oh, I think the last I saw them was in Rebels. When was the last time you saw Rebels on the newsstand?
What the fuck is a Rebels?
It's a team by one of the early Brainiacs. It's
Ramon reads everything.
dude, it's all your fucking
Like,
fault.
Ramon probably keeps
shit
all
out
of
of
his
it.
shit in publication.
Don't put this on him.
No, I'm talking Dan.
Oh.
Him too. His fucking haul list is fucking horrible.
I read a lot of really stupid indie
Stupid shit. Like, ah. And
Well,
then he doesn't read them.
Listen, I've seen the list that both of you guys put out, and you're both guilty of some stupid shit. All right.
Well, a lot. I mean, it's come to where I fucking email Ramon a lot of shit because it'll piss him off. Like,
At least you admit it.
no, absolutely. Like, boo the world's cutest dog.
Fuck you, you fucking
No, listen.
Yes.
I'm with Ramon on that one. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I absolutely. I'm sitting there writing my whole list like, oh, he's gonna love this one.
9 years. Almost 10 years of this shit.
Yeah, almost coming close, man.
Invasion is 1988.
1988. So we basically just got aliens come to the planet. Whether this is a result of Flashpoint in some way, we're not sure. How Supergirl
everything's
is
gonna
going
tie
to
into
cross
it, right?
over into this because she's technically still in another universe. So I don't know. Do you think they're going to bring her in to help?
I don't know.
Do you think we'll have this is when we're going to have Superman in it? Because we did tell you twice now that Superman will race the Flash.
That's awesome. I can't wait for that. No, I think that's going to be a more lighthearted show. I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, 'cause I'm hoping like this seems like it's a bit much for the lightheartedness of hey, let's race and see who wins. Unless it's like because I don't want it to be cheaped out like some ending last 2 seconds of the show kind of then the credits roll type of thing. I don't want to see that.
You want a result.
I want the race.
I haven't seen the Shadow.
What's that?
Officer Down trailer.
No idea.
Based off an Image comic.
Officer Down.
Oh, I read that Officer Down book. That was a while ago. That was good.
I don't remember.
I didn't know that. Is it a TV show or a movie now?
I don't know.
Cool. All right.
Superman Flash will happen later in the season.
Okay. Cool.
Excellent.
While we're on the subject, let's talk a little bit about the CW. Watched Flash, I Trust this week.
I'm caught up with everything except for actually Lucifer.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see last week's Lucifer, and I didn't see Supergirl, so I'm a little behind. But let's talk.
Arrow has gotten better. Shut up, Jeff.
Arrow has gotten so much better.
Officer Down is a movie.
Okay. Yeah, because I think that'll work better than a TV
I still
show.
can't stand Felicity.
Is Smoke on?
The way they broke up and now the weirdness between them two, it's like, if I was Ali, I'd be a dick and walk around shirtless. Like, this is what you're missing, bitch. And do naked pull-ups and shit like he always does in front of her and shit. Just naked. Just, fuck you, date a fucking beat cop. Have fun with that.
He's a herb of a cop too.
He is, too. I'm hoping he's a villain or something.
Do you think he's what's his name? The Prometheus? Because now we found out Prometheus
knows.
Prometheus knows, and he's a member of the police force somehow.
Actually, this is season 5, right?
Season 5.
Shut up, Jeff wants to know if you should skip season 3.
No, because there's a lot of integral characters being introduced.
Absolute says skip season 4.
So you could probably skip season 4. But I like Damien Dark a lot better on Legends now, along with the Reverse Flash.
Maggie Sawyer and Supergirl sister will get it on. Oh yeah.
Bow chicka wow wow.
HLA, hot lesbian action.
I like it.
It's not
I
mine.
like it.
Sweet action.
She's hot, Supergirl's sister.
Yeah, she
I
is.
think she's great.
She is. She's adorable.
I really need to
No,
watch
she's
this
she's
show.
nice, not adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I'm thinking
I was really-
Melissa Benoist is adorable. It's like,
can I just say again, in case she's watching, her smile just really makes everything okay in life. Just really does.
you're right there.
Yeah,
I think you kind of blushing a little bit.
Like, if
No, that's the whiskey.
you don't understand. Like, for 20 years of my life, I've been head over heels in love with Jennifer Love Hewitt. So if there were to come a close second, it would probably be Melissa Benoist. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How's Jennifer Love Hewitt looking nowadays?
She's still looking fine as fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, she was on a TV show on, I think, USA or something like that.
Or she's some kind of escort or some shit?
Yeah. She was in lingerie every fucking episode. Oh my god, bro.
Like, you don't understand. Since
Do you
Trojan
need
War,
a
I've
few
been in
minutes
love
alone,
with this
bro?
girl.
Jesus Christ.
Do
You ever watch Trojan War?
No.
Such a good movie. Such a solid fucking movie.
Says you.
It's amazing.
Movie about condoms.
Deserved an Oscar. Alright, let's talk about Savitar, the god of speed. Because I was real thrilled when this motherfucker showed up and he was like, "Who are you?" And I heard Godspeed. And I'm like, oh shit, they brought a new awesome villain into the fray. And I had to rewind just to make sure, because I said, I know my luck. It's not Godspeed.
I did rewind too.
I rewound, turned on the closed captions, and he says, Savitar, the god of speed. I was like, who the fuck is it? And I look, and I was like, this motherfucker's a herb.
No, he looks like shit. His power set is incredible. But another fucking speedster.
Well, there is a lot of them in Flash history.
It's annoying. It's so... look, this,
Why? Is he so fast he's invisible? What the fuck?
Yeah, no, supposedly he's like the god of motion, literally. Like, he's
Yeah, he
so,
named himself after
he's
the
so
Hindu god of
powerful and
motion.
fast that he's just that. He also has a bunch of other powers because he's that involved in Speed Force type shit. And it's bananas. But it's another fucking speedster.
Can we just also say that, obviously, Barry's moniker of the fastest man alive is once again proved bullshit. Because there are now 3 people faster than him.
That's another problem. All these fucking intros where they introduce each other. 5 seasons of saying, "Hi, my name is Oliver Queen."
Right.
Fuck you, motherfucker. If I don't know your name by now,
And nobody cares about physics on the Flash.
Very true. Very true.
Legends of Tomorrow's good.
Legends of Tomorrow is very good.
Very good.
Yeah. You guys are missing it right now to watch us, and we thank you for it. We do.
Woo! Supergirl.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Tomorrow.
Lucifer is really good, and you
Lucifer's
guys
good.
all have to watch Lucifer.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do. You gotta support that show, man.
Yeah, man.
If it
Because
gets canceled.
I'm going to be real upset because it's so good. I mean, I know they're going to finish this season out, but I want a 3rd season. And I need the cop to understand that he's the devil before the show goes off the air. Like the psychiatrist. And I need the cop to kind of freak out a little bit. Because he thought, like, she just thinks he's a fucking method actor the entire show.
What I wouldn't mind
Oh, okay.
seeing get canceled.
Gotham?
Wow.
Yes.
Gotham needs to go.
Like, not even finish a season. And I have OCD. No, just cut that shit off right now. Just
I am
stop
3
it.
episodes behind, and I am in no rush to finish.
I don't mind the change. I don't mind shit's different. You know, okay, whatever.
It's boring.
But when they made a love interest between Cobblepot and the Riddler, he doesn't watch it.
Your look of confusion
The
says
Penguin has
everything.
fallen in love with the Riddler
Yeah.
to the point that he killed Riddler's love interest so that he could have more time with him. And it's not even like hinting like, oh, it's kind of vague like romance. No.
Nah.
No.
No.
No. This is like, how you doing type of love. And I'm like, these motherfuckers.
And the thing about, like, a lot of comic fans talk about forced love interests, like there was with Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl in
Yeah.
season 1, which, if you guys have noticed, that's been nixed completely.
Oh, now
that
he's
was
like a
that was
Superman
Channel
vigilante and
2.
shit.
I'm sorry, well, whatever CBS is for you guys. For us, it's Channel 2. That was their idea, and they wanted that to happen. And now that it's come over to channel for the CW, channel 11 for us, they're like, no, fuck that shit. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a love interest that is forced down the throats of comic fans? Yes, there I said it. I fucking said it. That's a dick joke, by the way. I'm just reading that right.
Try not to read it.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
It's.
Don't get all penis-y.
I usually watch that show first from my DVRs to get the worst out of the way. And Lucifer's last.
Yeah.
Because I had this little like bromance of Lucifer.
You know?
Oh my god!
Like, I seriously want to chill with him.
Yes, I would drink with him.
Yeah, you can. You would have to.
I would have to.
Because-
I never drank in my life.
Bro, he would just look at you and be like, what do you want? And you'd be like, titties and beer. Pretty much. And he would just give it to you.
Yeah. So,
I like having Maze around, too. I liked her since Spartacus. Like, she's awesome.
I like her better here.
Yeah, she's great.
She doesn't look like they slavish.
I liked that one scene where she's taking the little kid trick-or-treating.
And she should for your face on?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And she's like, you don't have a Halloween costume, we would get so much more candy. The kids are fucking adorable.
She's awesome.
And she's like, I do have something. She's like, alright, turn around. She shows half of a fucking demon face like it's Halloween makeup. And she's worried like how the kid's gonna react. She's like, that's awesome!
Somebody asked if Supergirl's sister is being forced to be gay. For I guess for diversity's sake.
Probably.
I'm actually surprised they're forcing that. I absolutely agree that it is.
I think it's forced.
I'm really surprised that
Riddler thing is also.
That's beyond
that
forced.
is beyond
That is
forced.
just horrible. That's like anal rape without jelly. It's just like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, that's like bite the pillow.
I was gonna say eye raping the fans, but
No.
yours was more colorful.
Fist in the ass without jelly. That's what that is.
Yep.
Like two hot chicks kissing, go for it, man. Everybody likes two hot chicks kissing.
The shit with the penguin, you just imagine Malcolm McDowell. I, Caligula Caesar.
Yep.
Command in the name of the people of Rome.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Caligula,
Oh my
highly
God.
recommend it. Make sure you get yourself the anniversary edition because it's uncut.
Nice.
That's what you need, that uncut.
Yeah, you do. You totally do. Let's talk He-Man and Thundercats while we're on DC. They are up to issue 2 of this story. This has nothing to do with the continuity previously set up in the DC Masters of the Universe comic book.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Jellyfish.
That is an important thing to remember because in the Masters of the Universe continuity, King Randor is dead. Everybody knows Adam is He-Man. She-Ra is running off to Etheria to further defeat
Good shit,
the Horde.
man. It really
It
is.
good. Orko is a bad guy, a fucking like supreme villain.
Orko?
Yeah, he betrayed them. And they haven't even cleared that story up, so whoever is out there, the powers that be,
after the first story arc.
get back to fucking He-Man! Seriously. This is like your 80s cartoons come to life. This is everything you wanted out of your like a cartoon
And
crossover.
I was hesitant about this because the
So
fucking
was I.
guy who was on Turtles Batman
Uh-huh.
is working on this.
Yeah.
That was really good book, you know? Yeah. This shit, 2 issues, like, forget about it.
Yeah. I love. You know what? The first thing I noticed that I loved the most was King Randor was drawn the way his action figure looked, with the armor and everything on, and not just that ridiculous blue grandma robe that they drew him in the cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the fucking like the red power suit and the armor and
A
the
fan
cape
is
and
doing
shit.
this. Straight up. A
Yeah.
serious fan, too.
This guy, it is the same creative team as Batman Ninja Turtles. I like the art. I wish, obviously, it looked a little bit more.
I think it looks better
cartoony,
here
but
than in the last one.
It is.
It is better.
It is.
I think he loves these characters more.
I think it's more heavily inked because it seems like there's more black line work than there was in the Ninja Turtles Batman, which seemed very color dominant, and it was almost like bleached, if you would.
Okay.
So reading this, I loved in the first one how Mumm-Ra comes to Eternia because he's found through the dimensional portal in his Black Pyramid a weapon that can combat the Sword of Omens, He-Man's power sword. So he fakes out Prince Adam by disguising himself as the sorceress, and he gets close to him in order to steal the power sword and stab him with it.
Which was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Adam gets the sword back, turns into He-Man, and now the wound is healed. Just, magic and stuff. This issue, now he's lost the sword at the end of the first issue. Mumm-Ra has the sword. He gets it back, and it gets stolen again.
The spirits of evil are working with
Skeletor.
Yes.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Because they're sick and tired of Mumm-Ra failing.
Because they never really got too into them in the cartoon.
They did not.
Which is like, hello?
Although, like, halfway through the run of the TV show, they actually started speaking to him.
Yes. Because the thing about Thundercats as a cartoon, it was an anime. So there is a linear story. Even though you could watch one episode and be done with it, and, any episode
everything
you
had
choose,
everything had a
Yes.
story. Every single episode was a one shot, but it still progressed an overarching story.
Right, which they never did in Masters of the Universe.
Right.
So this one now, Skeletor betrays Mumm-Ra to get with the help of the ancient spirits of evil to get the power sword, and I like the way they explained it in this. That he can't use the power of Grayskull. Only the worthy can.
And he just looks like all that crap. Yeah.
And he, if he tried, it would basically incinerate him. Right. So he figures, in this case, he's going to steal Mumm-Ra's power and become ever living.
Yeah.
So he can't die if to be incinerated. Right.
And he technically drank Mumm-Ra.
Yeah.
While Mumm-Ra's still somewhat alive. Like, he's like this.
And he fucked with him. He was like, yeah, by the way, your boy's just totally just abandoned you. And I like the idea that Snake Mountain is
somehow connected.
Serpos is the sister. There's one goddess, whatever, but 3 different forms. Think like the Living Tribunal kind of thing. And depending on the generation and the people that worship the god or goddess, is the form that it takes. And there's Serpos, which is for the snake man, like King Hiss. There's the sorceress, who's the regular goddess. And then there's Horgoth, which is the god of the horde.
Yeah.
Right. So in this case, Serpos is a sister to the ancient spirits of evil.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty fucking dope.
Is.
Yeah. Watching He-Man beat the shit out of Slide and the rest of the mutants.
They're showing He-Man at his true power level.
Yeah.
It's like you just don't want the Hulk to just show in and have a fight.
Yeah. I mean, did you read the DC Masters of the Universe crossover?
Fucking yeah.
When he stabbed Superman with the power sword and beat the snot out of him?
Yep.
It was one of the best fight scenes ever. And I'm not going to spoil the twist here when, because there can only be one worthy guardian of Grayskull. So when Skeletor steals the power, no spoilers here. Pick this up, guys. If you grew up in the 80s, this is the book for you. And then finally, in this issue, we get our first look at the Thundercats who show up. I like the fact that we're not really dealing with some major, intricate plot development. This is just going right into it.
Yeah.
Here you go. I think it's 6 issues long. We will inevitably get the one fight scene between Lion-O and He-Man, of course. And He-Man should win because he's a lot stronger.
He should. Not really a fan of that, but he should.
But it's such a great and fun series, and that's all I was looking for from this.
Yeah.
If it weren't for VHD this week, this would have been my number 1, especially for an issue 2. It's still just as good.
Which is,
Usually number 2s drop off, and this one was a close second.
Shit, we don't usually review number 2s.
We really don't, but since we were on hiatus when number 1 came out, and I feel I owe it to you guys and I owe it to myself to talk about He-Man and Thundercats. 451's Red Dog.
Red Dog takes place in this shitty planet. It's horrible. You can't read the atmosphere and everything like that, but people move there because there's always sunlight. So if you set up a proper, a domed area, you could grow food and stuff really fast and great. So it comes in handy. Also, they're digging for some kind of material. And the dog itself is this robotic dog created for this kid on this planet. And because he's the only kid on this planet. So his father's digging and shit like that. And
so you basically need a playmate kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
His father's kind of hard on him. He lost his first son, so he's addicted to the second one, because that makes so much sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But there's natives on the planet, which are fucking violent bastards. So when they're getting...
Are they human-looking natives?
No,
or?
they're like lizardy shit. they're getting like a re-up on food. Did I usually use a drug term for food? Anyways, when they're getting new supplies coming in, like re-up better. They attack, and then the shit's just going crazy, and the kid's not listening.
If y'all don't know what re-up means, you've led a sheltered life.
Watch The Wire. It'll educate you and scare you. You'll never go to Baltimore.
Ever.
I've been.
But it's good. I like 451. They're new,
Yes.
and they're just doing some
This
good
is not
shit.
the first book from them that we reviewed and enjoyed.
So I like it.
What's Dark Horse's Ether?
All right. Imagine that every once in a while, did you guys read Trinity? I'm reading Trinity. I'm behind on it.
We fall behind on a lot of books because we try to read all the number ones, and it comes to where you just read your favorites first. Last week, actually, myself, Rich, and Trish and Greg discussed the books that we've been keeping up with a bit more regularly. Like The Punisher, I'm really enjoying. Eric Powell's Hillbilly is... Like, if I could marry a comic book, it would be Eric Powell's Hillbilly. It's so fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
He is just
he's
a wizard
ridiculous.
of an author.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you any more. Like, I can't even express in words how amazing this story is and everything else he's done.
Why the fuck there's not a Goon movie or a series of movies out already?
Yeah.
Hasn't that
It's been around for like 10,000 years already. I'm not exaggerating.
I mean, even his Buzzard comic, the old man who was like the, at this point, the embodiment of death. And this guy is a fucking poet, man.
Chimichanga?
Chimichanga's great with Stephanie Buscema.
Yeah.
Like, one of the lines I remember from Buzzard that I had to write down was, he's talking about like how he came to be and he was cursed or whatever, and he said, "A demon that wore the skin of a man put a curse on me long ago." And I was like, you could have just said a demon in disguise, like, but just the way he phrased that, wore the skin of a man. He's just so fucking out there.
He's sick.
And I've never even read Goon.
When we were
It's on my list, man.
Goon is fucking awesome.
I know.
It's true. When we were at Comic-Con, I spoke to the PR person at Dark Horse, and I told him, what's his name? What are you just fucking talking about right now? Yes,
Eric Powell.
Eric Powell needs to work with Mike Mignola.
Oh, man.
I told her that straight out. You need to somehow make it happen. I know you're in PR, but speak to people. Because those two together,
those are two guys I would really like to meet at a Comic-Con at this point. Last week we got posed the question of if you can get like one book signed, like, be all end all kind of thing, what would it be? And amidst the various books, I realized I would really like to get a book signed by either Mignola or Eric Powell. And just to fucking meet them and pick their brain a little bit about like what is going on in there. Like, wait, how fucked up was your childhood? What happened to you?
I want to take it back to number one completely signed. But
the Jim Lee shit?
Yeah. But if I could pick somebody's brain,
I had a nice brief conversation with Ryan Otley. He's a twisted bastard. I like him a lot.
Kirkman,
yeah.
why is he ending that book?
Wait, which? He's ending The Walking Dead?
No.
Oh.
That's just Invisible.
Oh yeah, Invincible.
That's just hurts.
I know, I understand. I'm sorry for your loss, I really am.
She was ending too.
I know.
One more issue.
It's one, I thought it was two more.
No, I think it's one.
I thought it was 61 issues.
It's 61?
I thought it was 61 because I thought you had an odd number.
I don't know. I didn't catch up.
I think the last one I read was 58 when he realized that he had to...
You didn't even ask me if I'm caught up to 58. You're just going to start fucking blurting it out while saying spoiler alert.
Blah, 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 blah.
That was a good stop. That was actually like a pretty epic stop.
No, I'm not caught up yet. So
What number are you on?
I don't even fucking know. It's so bad.
Oh, bro, you gotta finish that shit.
I'm like...
You know what I really
12, 13
want?
issues behind on some other shit too. It's just bad.
I want a Chog in the worst way.
You didn't buy one yet?
No. I'm gonna get one to match my critters.
All this shit behind you.
I know, and I didn't get a Chog. Do you know what a Chog
Or a
is?
foil.
Nope. It's a chicken frog.
What the
Nice.
fuck?
Dude,
You don't read Chew?
No, I don't read.
Chew is one of the like. If there was a comic
I
book
know
that
the
could,
premise of Chew.
yeah.
It's animated chicken frog.
If there was a comic book that would get you high, it's probably Chew.
Yeah.
It is fucking insane.
It's brilliant and terrible.
Oh man.
Yes, yeah, that's actually
So, like,
Basically, this is
there's-
the equivalent of an acid trip.
There's like secrets. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There are secrets in the thing. Like you're just turning panels like this, like reading.
because they write
little.
posters and shit in the background of signs.
There's
If
like
there's posters
inevitably
inside, it'll
papers
fuck you.
flying all over the place, and you gotta turn the
There's
book
shit
to
on the
read it.
papers that you gotta read.
Yeah, dude. He's
That's
that
pretty
crazy.
crazy.
There's little notes on the bottom of the panels that you gotta read. There's everything in this book.
Takes
Fair
it
enough.
more serious.
Dark Horse Ether.
Yes.
Alright, Earth, you could travel to this other place called Ether where there's magic. So this guy goes in there and first he's walking in and I'm here to do research and I'm intelligent and those other shit, right? So it turns out there's a murder mystery and he's a great mind, so they got him to do it. Investigate it. Lo and behold, after a while you gotta leave Earth. So he's leaving and you have to literally get kicked out and kicked into it. What am I missing?
You can finish, and then we'll take a pause.
Okay, and then it turns out like wow, on this magical plane, he's like brilliant and revered, even though he's a total dick. On Earth, he's homeless. Yeah, that was a nice twist. Other than that, I would not be bothered with this shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
It sounded like an interesting premise.
it's been done. It's actually another book that's kind of doing something like that too. I forgot where. It came out a couple of weeks ago.
It was our boy Cobra Commander who coined the phrase, "The Wayback Machine works just fine.
Yes.
The Yesterday Machine is pretty rusty."
It is.
Marvel came out with Thanos #1 this week. Was it not good? I had high hopes.
I
for it.
love Mike Deodato's art. I hope I'm not killing his name. I've loved him since he did
Mike Deodato's
Deodato, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
I really enjoy
I
it.
do. It's like
So Jeff Lemire dropped the ball on the story.
Thanos comes back from wherever the fuck he was at.
He was in that
Big
like
statue.
yeah, he was
yes.
in that fucking jelly cube thing.
So he comes back and one of his henchmen took over the territory on that.
Was it that motherfucking crazy looking dude in the black robe?
Yes.
Yeah.
He took over
He's got a weird name. I don't remember
Corvus
his name.
something.
Yeah.
He took over Thanos' territory. I said we changed it up. And Thanos didn't like that. So Thanos, fucks him up.
So this is like some King of New York shit.
Something like that. And he,
Everything.
because he served them so well,
What's up, Sonic
he
Ninja?
gives the
I
option.
got fat while I was away. It's my turn.
Corvus Glaive.
Corvus
To Chris-
Glaive.
To Chris Craddock.
Thank you.
Chris.
Either I kill you or you kill yourself because you've served me loyally before in the past. And this is a blessing, even though you're still gonna die at the end of it, because I would make your death miserable. Awesome. The ending what killed me. The spoiler alert. Unlike Pete. Spoiler alert.
Try to cheese that.
Thanos is dying.
Why?
Because why not? His son's involved in this. Death is like flirting and talking with Thane,
Okay.
his name, which I don't fucking care for.
Right.
And she tells him, yeah, he is as powerful as a god, but he is dying. And in the end, you see him like coughing, and there's like, of course, purple blood all over his hand and stuff.
So Thanos has Titan cancer?
I guess he is. He's going to be the main villain in Marvel movies. One of the baddest in Marvel universe. Period.
And you would think they'd fucking keep
And
him around.
he's coughing up shit. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he is better. I don't know.
Is this a
Maybe
is this an
wielding the
ongoing?
Infinity Gauntlet gave him AIDS.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's fucking.
You go to New Jersey Comic Expo this weekend.
I'm busy on Saturday. I may go Sunday. We'll see how I feel after Saturday.
Thane is lame. I do agree Thane is fucking lame. They didn't. Ugh. And yeah, he is fucking his daddy's girl, which is like some kind of Brazzers porn shit. But let's not go there.
Okay.
I'll drink to that.
Craddock says Oedipus. Damn right.
Well, it doesn't count as an Oedipus thing if it's a stepmom or something like that.
And
Or if it's just daddy's
Brazzers
girlfriend.
porn shit.
Yeah.
Daddy's girl. Yeah.
So, did you read G.I. Joe Revolution?
Fucking garbage shit. What the fuck they doing?
Don't
I had
hold back,
high hopes
Ramon.
for
Tell me
this.
how you really feel.
I really had high
I had
hopes.
hope for Revolution.
I did.
And it's okay. It's just the mean assholeness that they gave to
The
G.I. Joe.
Joes? Yeah, the G.I. Joes are clearly the police state bad guys in this. They're acting like dicks.
And if they were,
Fascists?
and they kind of trying to blame the dire wraiths, but they're not doing a good job of it. So even the loyal ones that aren't
Do
dire
the Joes
wraiths,
know that the dire wraiths are the
yes,
bad
they
guys
know
now?
Colton was a dire wraith, and a few other Joes.
So that didn't take long to
It
figure
didn't
out.
take long, but it's still like the other ones are still towing the line enough
Uh-huh.
that they're not second guessing.
I know that sound.
And normally IDW does great fucking
Yes, they do.
crossovers. Epic ones.
Well, listen,
This one,
everybody gets one, and you know they had some really fantastic ones in the past, and even cross company crossovers. You know, I enjoyed Ninja Turtles, Batman. There was another couple that they
Good
did.
night, David.
But later, buddy,
Hey, David.
you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you. What was the zombie shit that they did?
Infestation?
And yeah, that was good. And then there was Infestation 2 with
Turtles and Ghostbusters, remember that?
Turtles,
Somehow they
Ghostbusters
brought the
was-
two together and it had to make sense.
Turtles Ghostbusters was some like Eisner Award nominee shit.
Yeah.
That was that good. And it made sense. Like in, you know, different universes and stuff. Totally good. So might just have to wait around for Revolution to finish and see what happens in the aftermath. Aftermath, was that a IDW crossover too?
I think so.
That sounds really familiar.
I'm not watching Dirk Gently on TV.
I didn't like the comic book. I have no interest in the TV show.
Yeah, no. It's just...
I was discussing this with Ramon actually not too long ago because with so many comic book properties being turned into either movies, TV shows, whatever,
It seems to be
becoming
a
like
bit of overload.
it's becoming like comic books. You don't need to read everything. You don't need to watch everything. We're at the point now where you don't have time to watch everything. How much stuff are you actually DVRing and getting to watch? Or, you know, it used to be that there were 2 or 3 comic book shows on the air, and you felt the need as a loyalist to, oh god, I gotta watch this because if they don't get ratings, it's gonna all disappear, and this age of the nerd is gonna come crashing down around our ears, and it's all my fault because I didn't watch insert TV show here. That's not the case anymore.
You don't think there's a comic book bubble that's going to eventually implode?
Of course it will. There was a westerns bubble. There was a mobster movie bubble. There's every kind of bubble.
It's actually a very fascinating aspect
Officer Donovan
of
and the Man.
entertainment when you look at it.
It's just a question of when. And I don't think it's going to happen before Marvel is done with Phase 4.
No.
Yeah.
I think it'll honestly be closer to around 2025, 2030.
Wow.
I think it's going to last for quite some time because of the popularity and the amount of fucking nerds in the world.
That's what freaked me out so much about Snyder's DC. I felt like if he would have kept on with DC, he
This
would have
would've-
made that bubble pop up
Yeah,
sooner.
that was a weak link in the chain. And I don't care what you say about his movies. Love them if you want. They were garbage. Most of them were fucking basura, B.
Basura.
And they needed Jeff Johns to hook it up. It's a little
I like
Well,
homage.
I will say this. I thought he did a decent job, you know, with his first couple of films.
But no. I don't get me wrong. Zack Snyder is a good director for dark films.
Yeah.
300 is supposed to be a dark film.
300
Watchmen was supposed to be a dark film.
film.
Watchmen was fucking amazing.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? I actually really
There are-
enjoyed it,
there
and
are
I
a
liked
lot-
the twist at the end
There
rather
are
than
a
the
lot
alien.
of Watchmen purists who don't like that film.
Yes, because
but if you're a purist-
a giant fucking alien on screen is not going to be believable.
Oh, I mean, well,
The big godlike dude with the giant blue penis, that's believable.
That's you know, whatever. That's subjective.
Jellyfish
But
will
at
pop
end
the
of
bubble.
day, like,
It was a bit too stylized.
at the end of the day, like,
But,
one of the
you
things
know-
in the comic book that I thought was, well, the comic book is one of the best comic books ever. But if one of the things in the comic book that it was particularly effective is that Ozymandias is a what's the word I'm looking for? You don't really suspect. He doesn't look fiendish.
Right.
And in the movie, like from the minute he steps on,
He is kind of
he
smarmy.
got shadows under his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy. You know. And
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. When you first turned that page and you realized it was him in
Yeah.
issue 11,
Yeah.
or whatever it was,
This
you're like,
motherfucker
holy
moment.
shit.
Yeah. This guy
Okay,
is like
right, that's
was
the point.
the pillar of virtue in the comic, and then the whole thing turns on its end, and it has that.
And he was that villain that was doing it for all the right reasons.
Yeah,
Right. So a couple times.
yeah.
So
that for me was like.
I was glad they got the speech mostly right, because I'm not some comic book villain.
Yeah.
It happened already.
Yeah.
Like Zack Snyder, when he does something good, when he gets a hold of a dark property, he does it right.
That's where he excels.
Like, but his vision for these light-hearted characters, with the exception of Batman, and even Batman, he took way too much to the extreme.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't fucking kill.
Batman,
Period.
Shot.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean
Period.
even Christopher Nolan was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
when the fucking tried and truest Batman, and that being fucking the voice of Batman,
Kevin Conroy?
thank you, couldn't think of his name, stalled it for a moment. When Kevin Conroy turns around and says, Batman doesn't kill, it's like, okay, you messed up.
Yeah.
And my biggest beef with the whole movie was the fight scene was purely piss poorly contrived. Superman would have gone up to Batman and said, dude, he got my mom, bro. I need your help. Just let's put this shit aside. Let's squash this beef for a second and give me a hand here. And Batman would be like, alright.
You saw Man of Steel, though. You saw how they created Superman.
I know.
I like Man of Steel.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I enjoyed Man of Steel with the exception of every moment.
Don't look at me like that.
I didn't mind Man of Steel with the exception of every time Kevin Costner's character was on screen because he was wrong.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Costner, but
Flying bugs in Krypton. It
This
started
really
out.
bothered you.
Yes! Oh my fucking god, yes!
This is like the
Super advanced
flying-
technology. Let's fly on bugs.
So?
No! That's why Krypton's bright, beautiful, and pretty.
No,
And
Krypton's
I'm not
a
saying
dying
it's without
world.
its
Well,
flaws.
it was dying, yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be like this shit storm. It looked like a pile of shit.
Yeah.
With flying bugs all over it.
Yeah, it's a dying
It
world.
was horrible.
That's what happens when you leave a pile of shit for too long. Bugs will come to it and fly around it.
I have 2 points that I want to make. One, you're right. Man of Steel was not without its faults. Kevin Costner's character.
I agree. The parents
Completely wrong. It was a decent movie. I did not find myself despising it. But I'm glad you brought up the giant bug thing because I wanted to actually bring that up with Kong. In that one of the last shit that they did with King Kong with Jack Black and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I loved the giant bug scene.
Oh no, that was cool.
I hope we have another one of those.
Well,
looks
there's a
like it.
scene where they're in the freaking jungle and there's a giant ass
Spider or
fucking
something?
spider just walking over them.
And then shooting up. Yeah. It's
Oh, I gotta watch the trailer.
you gotta
man.
watch it, and you gotta watch that movie in the fucking theaters.
Yeah.
And that's an IMAX movie.
What?
Harry Potter.
Like I love giant
Aragon
bug
the
shit.
spider.
I thought Ant-Man dropped the ball by not having a giant spider scene.
That's true.
We went after
But it did a
work
lot.
one
It's an
time.
origin movie, so I can understand what it did.
We went
I
after
can
work
see that.
with
I
a
can
girl
see-
who is like arachnophobic. Like I shit you not. To even look at a photo of a spider on a screen or something, she will freak the fuck out and scream and run
My
away.
nephew Freddie.
Really?
Oh man, he hates
He a
spiders.
big dude, man.
He is a big dude.
He's a little baby when it comes to spiders.
But yeah.
And like she turns to me in the theater, she's like, "Wait, is there a spider scene?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I'm sorry, Elena. I don't know. I don't know.
I got nothing for you.
Good luck.
Did the odds be ever in your favor?
But yeah, I do
we haven't
agree.
talked about Inhumans yet.
Come full circle. I believe if the DCEU went the Zack Snyder route and they didn't make the changes, that was going to be the weakest link in the chain, and it was going to be the destruction of everything.
That last one, man.
And I haven't even seen Suicide Squad yet.
List of all the things that you don't do to accomplish.
Well, Suicide Squad was good, but you can tell the points where Zack Snyder's influence was there, and then
And
where
it was
wasn't.
Jeff Johns.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
So, the big, like, you know, despite the obvious plot holes, like, the whole concept of the villain made absolutely no sense to me. But beyond that, honestly, it was a fun film, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt.
So before we go into, somebody just mentioned the Inhumans, let's talk real quick about Harbinger Renegade.
The 30s King Kong had a scene of giant spiders eating sailors. It disturbed the audience so much they took it out and the footage destroyed.
Wow.
What?
The Shadow knows.
Holy shit.
Wait. When was that taken out?
The 30s. So it
The
was
original film.
movie.
Oh, the original one.
The OG film with Fay Ray.
So there's no way of getting a hold of that.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Man, I want to
That's a
see.
damn
I want to see
You know they had
gigantic
some
spiders
pussy
eat some
test
fucking-
audiences back then. It's the 30s, man. People were tough.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Fucking my morning steak? Really? Bring it on. Fuck. Whiskey for breakfast. These motherfuckers.
Steak and eggs for breakfast is really
Thirties
good.
with the depression.
In
Nothing
their
better.
in their defense,
They had to be tough.
in their defense, they were not bathing in the level of
Sick shit we.
that we have. So they just were not. We're jaded, man.
We are.
We just are.
Bunch of assholes, we are.
He says it with a smile on his face.
I was gonna say, especially that dude in the middle. I pride myself on it, I do.
I know.
Okay. Valiant Harbinger's Renegade.
We definitely
Harbinger
know.
Renegade.
Okay, I liked it. Grumpier old man? No, I haven't. Anyways.
I can't wait to be a grumpy old man.
You are a
I
man.
love.
You're grumpy old man.
I've seen both films and laughed my balls off through both of them. They're great.
Yes.
It's good, but it's so not jump on friendly. Like the first 2 or 3 pages are just catching up to like what the fuck happened and all this shit. If you could read that and follow it, go for it. Pick it up.
Alright. So, let's move on to the Inhumans. It has been announced this week that the Inhumans is no longer going to be a movie. It is going to be a TV show now.
Oh wow.
A TV show which is going to revolutionize the entertainment industries. It's the first ever that the first 2 episodes are going to be filmed with IMAX cameras.
Who is that useful to?
Because the
It's
first
gonna
2
be
episodes are going to be shown in the theater.
A month before
as
it airs.
Nice.
And IMAX is fitting the bill for the special effects.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Wow. Damn.
So you are getting the Inhuman royal family.
Interesting.
Black Bolt, Medusa, Gorgon, Karnak, and everybody's favorite lovable bulldog, Lockjaw. Crystal. We talked about Crystal a while ago. That was an original bomb from ages ago. Apparently the Inhumans are going to debut on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The royal family is going to show up. I wouldn't count on it this season, we don't know, but definitely next season. So far what's being planned, from what the Shadow tells us, is it's going to be a winter break TV show like Agent Carter. So 8 or 10 episodes, whatever it is, and it's going to appear during the hiatus that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. goes on every Christmas, holiday, whatever.
Okay.
Ms. Marvel's Kamala Khan will show up in the Inhumans movie, in the TV show rather. So now this makes room for 3 Marvel mystery movies for 2020. 2020.
3?
Now 3. That no one is talking about.
During the high anus.
Everyone is being completely tight-lipped about what these movies are. Even the Shadow doesn't know these yet. I'm sure he'll be the first to know. But as of right now, nobody's talking.
Bastard.
What could these movies be if not Marvel MCU Avengers X-Men movies? This is all it could be. Because this is going to be phase 5 of, I believe that will start phase, or is that phase 4?
No, it's phase 4.
That's phase 4.
Yeah.
Because here's how we heard from our boy the Shadow how this all breaks down. Now you saw the Russo's picture that went up a couple of days ago, which they immediately took down.
Somebody said Spider-Man was Deadpool.
Don't hold your breath on that. That's going to be a while.
That's why the director left.
We got a while because we still got to do.
Ryan Reynolds didn't want to do it.
We've got to do
Really?
because
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds wanted to keep it R-rated, and with Spider-Man you can't do that. So there's a lot of red tape to go through. It will happen, I'm sure, because both Sony and Fox like money. Everybody likes money. So but you still got to go through Deadpool 2. You've got to go through X-Force, which is coming, and then you can probably do Spider-Man Deadpool. Don't listen, like 2025, you'll probably get that, but not before. The way we heard this breaks down, you've seen the picture that the Russo brothers tweeted and then promptly took down. They were scouting locations for Infinity War, and they were in some sort of castle. A lot of people think it may be Thanos' castle or
Castle
something like
Doom.
that, or it's Death's fucking lair or something. The way we hear it is it's Castle Doom. Because Thanos effectively puts the Earth on the Silver Surfer's radar. The Fox Marvel deal is coming closer and closer to, not a reality, because it's already a reality, but to actually being officially official, where people can talk about it and not be called liars, or stupid, or crazy, or something else by idiots on the internet, the unbelievers. But because you're watching the Pete's Basement Show, you are not an unbeliever. You are one of us.
Unbeliever, but they know about it.
One of us. One of us. You know what the Shadow knows. You know the news before it's news. Because if you think about it,
68.
you've got Avengers 3, which we don't really have. It used to be Infinity War Part 1, now it's whatever fucking title. And that is most likely going to be loosely based on the Thanos quest, where he goes out and actually gets the gems.
Yeah.
And then there's Avengers 4, which is the Infinity Gauntlet. It's the Infinity War. That'll probably stay the title, I think, because I mean it's a badass title.
It should.
But look at the numbering system. Avengers 4. Does that number look familiar to you guys?
Vaguely.
Avengers, Fantastic Four, Dr. Doom, Silver Surfer, Galactus, the deal with Marvel and Fox comes through. You've still got 3 years. The odds on this deal not being complete public knowledge by next year is
slim to none.
Yeah, it's got to be announced by SDCC.
Adam Warlock is coming. Shut up, Jeff.
Adam Warlock is definitely coming.
Yeah,
he has the Soul Gem, so
really
he's
freaking awesome.
now.
Everybody swears Heimdall has it.
I don't believe that. I don't. That's no. Heimdall's not powerful enough to have the Soul Gem.
To me, that says to me that Asgard has way too many fucking Infinities.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because they've
That's
got...
Heimdall's power, is he can see everything.
Because they have...
But can he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I had it.
I did not see that coming.
I had to do it.
Because, was it... in Asgard, they've already got, what? The
Tesseract.
The Tesseract, which is a space gem.
That's
and then they had the Ether, which was the reality.
So
gem.
they gave it to the Collector.
Yes. But they still had it.
Yeah.
Right, so the Collector now has that, and the Power Gem is with Xandar, the Nova Corps. You got the Mind Gem with Vision. Supposedly the Time Gem with
Strange has
with
time.
with Doctor Strange, and so the Soul Gem is the only one that's still.
And he ain't shy about using it, is he?
No,
He's not.
he is not.
He's like, let me put this shit on.
So I'm guessing that the Soul Gem shows up in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's going to show up in Ragnarok.
Abby asked, who's going to take up Captain America's shield?
We may get both at this point. I think I'd like it to be Sebastian Stan because I liked Bucky Cap a lot. Who knows that? Well, no, I'll save that point.
The Collector's lair was destroyed. I don't see the Collector keeping something as powerful as an Infinity Stone on nowhere. No.
And he can't keep it in
way too much
his,
shit going on over there.
Yeah.
in his collection.
I think he does business there and then moves it on to somewhere more
Right.
just here.
Right. So we also hear that Marvel is planning a 2099 series, either for Netflix, Sci-Fi, or some other cable channel. They've been developing Deathlock and Doom 2099, which Fox does not own the rights to. That's a Marvel property.
Get the books.
And they want Spider-Man as well in the mix, so we have that to look forward to in the very far future. Apparently Christopher Powell will make his debut on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then turn into Darkhawk on the Midnight Suns on Netflix.
Nice.
So for all you Darkhawk purists out there, it's happening.
Fucking A. That's awesome.
The Midnight Suns, we told everybody about the Midnight Suns sometime, I think, over the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just...
I think it was here for that episode.
I think you were. I don't know.
No,
I
Major.
really have no idea. But the last time I was in the comic shop, which was sometime just after Halloween, I think, the Midnight Suns showed up. That they came out with a new graphic novel. Why would Marvel come out with, of all stories, that one?
Yeah.
It's coming, guys. Slowly but surely, the rumors that we tell you are coming to fruition.
Yeah, the Midnight Suns is supposed to be who? I mean, Moon Knight, Darkhawk.
It's Moon Knight, Darkhawk. Well, actually, no. Moon Knight and Darkhawk were not involved in the original. The original was Dan Ketch and Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider, Morbius, who we know is going to show up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season, towards the second arc, the second story arc, because Blade is going to be hunting him down. Yes, Wesley Snipes will be back.
Nice.
What?
Wesley Snipes is back just to train his daughter as the next vampire hunter.
Okay.
So he won't be back on a regular permanent basis, but he's going to make a couple of appearances. So that's fucking awesome.
I'll take it.
Yep. We've got Johnny Blaze being openly cast now because they will have a Johnny Blaze and Robbie Reyes team up before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. goes on its winter hiatus.
Oh my god.
And that's soon.
Remember what Shadow told us who might be going?
Well, I was just about to bring that up.
Oh my god.
Apparently, Colton Haynes is hinting that he is doing, or he's going to do, a Marvel project with Chloe Bennett.
Which is fine. I don't have nothing against him. He was okay as a Red Arrow or whatever the fuck he was.
Do you think he's Dan Ketch?
Oh my god, I pray fucking hard that he is not fucking... Especially we grew up with Dan Ketch.
I know.
He's our Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? And see this
I don't think you got the look for him, truthfully.
No, I don't think so either. I think he should just stop.
He's going to be a CGI flaming skull. You're not going to see him that much.
Which is why they can stall a bit more on the Johnny Blaze casting, because obviously the fans all want Norman Reedus. And the holdout at this point is, will AMC let him do another horror genre?
They should, because it'll more attention to another show.
Because it will...
it needs more attention.
It'll take up a lot of his time, because not only is he going to be filming Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then he's going to be filming the Netflix Ghost Rider series and Midnight Suns and Infinity War.
And the park.
And
The Walking Dead. Unless Negan kills him this season.
Could happen.
Could happen.
Good lord, I really need to
It's not like Walking Dead has, been known to pull any punches or anything.
No, they don't fuck around. At all.
We also hear that Nighthawk is being planned for Marvel TV. I don't care.
And Sonic Ninja says, and Boondock Saints 3.
No, that's happening. Yes,
Really? Yes! Yes!
What?
Awesome!
Do y'all know what happened to me with Boondock Saints 2?
Oh shit!
I never saw. I didn't even know that they did a sequel.
Oh, you need to see it. It's fucking amazing. It's better than the first one.
Really?
No.
Really?
This is what happened to me. My buddy told me, I was like, nah, I never seen part 2. He's like, dude, it's fucking awesome. It's better than the first one. You need to see it. And I watched it, and I wasted an hour and a half of my life. And I texted him after. I was like, dude, that fucking movie was terrible. He's like, yeah, I know. I just couldn't be alone. I'm like, I can't even be mad. You got me. No, it's so fucking terrible.
Wow.
But watch it.
Okay.
You still need to watch it.
Because, I mean, it is really fucking hard to top the original, bro.
Yes, it is.
Fuck us. Fuck us.
So,
make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
So good.
I love that fucking movie.
we also have Liz Allen is going to be Peter's love interest in
There was a firefight!
Sorry. It's alright. For any of you guys that didn't get that, Liz Allen is going to be Peter's love interest in Homecoming, not Mary Jane.
I'm cool with that.
And not Gwen Stacy.
I'm cool with that.
Cool. Yeah.
We're just
She's
getting
never
off.
his girlfriend.
But
so I want to see like some fucking Porky's level trolling for him. Like she tells, oh yeah, we'll go to prom together, and then she fucking ditches him for Flash Thompson at the end. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Like maybe a love interest.
Yeah, like he's got a crush on her, which he absolutely did throughout the comics.
You need to wash off Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy. Not that it was bad.
I was going to say, I liked her.
It's
She
the
was
thing
the
we
only thing good about
remember.
the movie.
So we can't go from her performance
to another one. No,
one.
I agree with you. I agree with you fully.
So,
okay,
bring a random chick, and then later on you bring Gwen, and then Mary Jane.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that because, I mean,
that's good. Because people would like to get behind Liz.
Some people would like to get behind Emma.
I wouldn't
Me
mind.
being one of them.
She's cute in a very odd kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if she looks at you, she can see through you. She's got.
I'm kind of a fan of the.
She's got some big ass anime eyes.
Yeah, she does, and I kind of like the raspy-ish type of voice,
Yeah,
like she does. Same as Scarlett Johansson. Is why I love her so much.
Yeah.
So,
And last, the War Kings for MCU. If they do that, as so far off.
Yeah.
That's like 2040.
You need
War
the X-Men.
Kings, you need the X-Men.
Yeah, the
you need
X-Men
the whole
have to be in
Cyclops
that.
brothers.
Yeah.
Listen, at this point, like Marvel has released most of the licensing restrictions on
That'd be
X-Men
phase 6
toys
or
and
7,
stuff. So it's a start. These little things are building up. We also saw now it's been proven beyond the shadow of a doubt, officially official, that Marvel had dealings with Fox for Deadpool. That is
I like that.
beyond. I didn't even mean it that way, but see, beyond a shadow of a doubt, because there was a shadow that told us Marvel had dealings with Deadpool, and they did. That has been released this week, I think it was, that Marvel traded Fox the rights of Negasonic Teenage Warhead, like they wanted to change her powers or something, and Fox technically owned Ego the Living Planet, which a lot of people knew. Brianna Hildebrandt?
Yeah,
she
oh my
is.
God.
She's cute.
Yes, she is. Fox owned Ego. Did not know that.
She's got
That's
a bear of a resting bitch face, though.
Yeah.
So
she's in character all the time. That was one of those obscure parts of the Fox deal originally that no one knew about. But now Marvel's using Ego. They used Negasonic, and it was all.
And the
Negasonic, come, we have mission.
Still missed it. And the Helicarrier.
Yes.
It's all happening. It's all unfolding right in front of us.
Craddock says Ego has Soul Gem.
Most likely.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since, he's a living planet and all. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll explain why he's living.
Adam Warlock didn't have it until the end of Infinity War.
I think it would be a fun twist that Ego, the Living Planet, has the Soul Gem, but Adam Warlock is living on it.
Maybe.
That would be cool.
Oh. Ego can turn himself into a human being. Do you think they'd go that route? Like, what if Ego is Adam Warlock or something like that? I hope not, but I don't know. The thought just occurred to me, so I said it.
But, that would be an excuse to actually shoot Kurt Russell in actual footage.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be his, probably his personification.
Right.
And finally, we have the Shadow bombing the Shadow. There's a Shadow movie going into production.
So he's bombing himself.
No gems in Guardians 2.
No gems in Guardians 2.
What the Shadow says.
Looks like it's in Ragnarok then.
Can't wait for that movie.
Oh,
I know you can't.
Man.
Well, I guess it makes sense that it shows up last before, the Avengers movie. So, I was really hoping it would have been Guardians, though.
If they nail that one, it could be.
So the Shadow is going to team up with The Rock's Doc Savage, and they're going to make a pulp cinematic universe. You're going to have, cool. There's a new Green Hornet movie coming out. Maybe that'll tie in. Maybe we'll get the Spider, like the original 1930s Spider. Okay. Maybe we'll get, what's it called? Who's the fucking chick? There's Black Sparrow, Miss Fury. Yeah. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
She was like a Catwoman before she was Catwoman.
Yeah, there's a Green Hornet movie.
Yeah, there's a new Green Hornet flick. It thankfully has nothing to do with that shit Seth Rogen puked on us. The Green Hornet is not a fucking comedy. It's not, and it should never be. I'm sorry. Like, you try to do that shit in the style of the Batman 66 thing and the old Green Hornet TV show that used to make fun of Bruce Lee all the time when he was the badassest motherfucker on the whole show. Mm-hmm. And you practically ruined the character for it. So, that's about all we got for this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh.
What? We got another one? We got one last one?
The Shadow says, where the fuck is it? Jason Momoa might be leaving the Crow movie. He's on the verge of dropping out as a Crow.
Yeah, I never really saw him as the Crow anyway. The Crow is a normal-looking dude, not 7'7". Or whatever the fuck
is he that tall?
He's creepy looking. He's just scary and fuck. Like, damn.
Do you see when he's happy, when he smiles?
You see him drinking beer and throwing axes?
Yeah.
What the fuck? A drunk guy? No.
He's
hey, listen.
He looks crazy or happy.
Listen, drunk motherfucker hit a bullseye with a fucking tomahawk.
He did. Green Hornet will be Dark Knight Nolan style.
Fantastic. That's what I want.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, like the original pulp series, not a fucking comedy. Good.
No campiness.
Nope.
No campiness. Fuck that
You
shit.
can tell a couple of jokes, but I mean,
Right.
you know. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you.
Cheeseburger for the crow. I'll do it. Fuck it.
I'll see it. I would go see it. I would watch it in the movies. I would spend money for IMAX tickets.
The only way I'll do it though is that my band Year of the Locust has to do the soundtrack.
And if you haven't downloaded their fucking album or just ordered it, do that. Do that.
Devolver.
You guys on iTunes?
Get it now. Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, our website. Go get it. Go, go, go.
It's really
Leave it for
good.
me.
It's really good.
Where's your next performance at?
Next performance is we actually kick off our December tour on the 1st at Blackthorn 51 in Queens, and then we're going up and down the East Coast. The last 5 dates on our tour are going to be with Saliva. So come check us out in down south in Florida, Georgia, and Louisiana, which we'll be playing our first shows down there. So
Before we go, let's check Instagram for questions.
You'reTheLocust.com.
Next one.
One question.
One question.
Did you all see the Rogue One 2-minute snippet drop today on the official?
Not yet.
Did not. I'm actually trying to avoid it.
They're showing a lot of Rogue One.
There's too much shit being put out there for
They
everything.
kinda-
We also heard that the Spider-Man trailer will drop during Rogue
Yes,
One. We heard that today.
Oh,
Nice.
it's gonna be epic.
Well, if I needed any more incentive to go see Rogue One,
Right.
there it is.
That's some opening day type shit because I don't want nothing ruined for me.
Vader and Spider-Man.
yeah.
Vader and Spider-Man.
I still have to go see Doctor Strange.
And a Merry Christmas to us all.
Doctor Strange is pretty fucking good.
It is.
Tune in next
I
week
just-
sometime when we do a Doctor Strange review.
What? Next week is Thanksgiving.
Next week is Thanksgiving. Tune in 2 weeks when we do a Doctor Strange review. Because, guys,
Good. It'll give me enough time to go fucking see it.
we're taking off for Thanksgiving, but we'll be back the week right after. I didn't realize Thanksgiving was next week.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost told everybody see you next week. See you in 2 weeks then.
2.
See you in 2 weeks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a happy holiday. Eat like your fucking life was gonna end on Black Friday.
It might if you
It
work.
might.
It might if you work, and it might if you're
God.
on one of them crazy ass lines.
Listen, I've worked on Black Friday. I will never do it again.
Listen.
Fuck that.
For
Cyber
all
Monday.
of you people who hate people like I do, there's Cyber Monday. It's not about porn, people. It's about Amazon Prime.
Well, if you have 2 screens, you can probably do both.
You could.
Don't give him the idea to multitask. That's just wrong, dude.
And I'll be wondering why I got my ass fired at work. Because I'm fucking... Not because I'm shopping, because there's porn on the other screen. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in. Pete's Basement is copyright 2015, Ripped Productions and Pete's Basement LLC. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.
Thank you, Master Bill.
Dude, is that like Newtown Creek water?
Actually, no, it's Flint, Michigan water.
Thank you.
Oh,
Too soon?
Way too soon.
I'm not touching that at all.
No, this is actually It Works greens mixed in with water. It's actually really good shit. My friend Michelle sells the product, and
So wait now, so you're saying it's healthy?
it is healthy.
Alright, keep it the fuck over there because you're making my whiskey feel bad about itself. Well, that's what I'm here for. I have determined that my sole purpose in life is to serve as a bad influence.